Okay, welcome everybody to another episode of Gorilla Gospel. We're gonna kick it in Matthew chapter 10, and this is where it's gonna get a little bit bizarre. All right, so don't trip about it, just follow it. All right, because we living in some times where we don't we don't know why some people say one thing and do another, and we don't see the trick before the tree. You know what I'm saying? See, everybody see the tree, but they don't see they see the trick after the tree. All right, let's get into it, man. All right, we got where Jesus is telling his disciples, all 12 of them, what to do and how to do it when they go out and do their thing. So here we go. We're gonna go with chapter 4 and 5. We said, not 4 and 5, but 5 and 6. He said, "These 12 Jesus sent out and commanded them, saying, do not go into the way of the Gentiles, and do not enter a city of the Samaritan, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." All right? And he's telling them this because, see, you're going to preach among some people, which is all God's people, but the chosen ones are not to be persuaded by their teachings and ways to where you lose your practice, dude, of what you've been sent to do. Okay, why go after those of Israel? Listen, as many people God has, the chosen ones, to do this work that was chosen, the tribes. The world of God can be seriously maintained. The garden can very much be Tim, you know what I'm saying? He made man to tend the garden. We are land timbers, you know? We are land timbers. And a lot of people don't want to do their work so far as according to God's work. So he chose some people who can do the work. He did, because not everybody gonna want to do it. But when it comes to those who know God and fear God and know how to do it right to where everybody can be blessed, well, that's why the chosen ones was chosen. You dig? But not a lot of people see that. But let's move on, okay? But he says this in 11 and 13, 11, 12, 13. This is why he's telling them don't go into the way of the Gentile and everything. He says, now whatever city or town you enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and stay there till you go out. All right? And when you go into a house, greet it. If the household is worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it is not worthy, let your peace return to you. All right? And it says, and whoever will not receive you, nor hear your words, when you depart from that house or city, shake off the dust from your feet. All right? And that's 14. And what he's telling you this, why he's telling his disciples to do it like that is because, you dig, as you're not supposed to go in the way of the Gentile or into the city of the, who that is, the Samaritan. Say, bro, you gotta understand something. Is this, not a lot of people gonna wanna hear you, all right? Not a lot of people gonna wanna hear you. Not a lot of people It's that trick before the treat thing I'm telling you about. You dig? It's what he's telling you about if they are worthy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said right there, inquire you who in it is worthy. Study them. You know what I'm saying? For a little while. And before you give them their peace, so far as letting your guard down, that type of stuff. Because see, trickery is mud, dog, and people will trick you. That's why you can't go into the way of some people, bro, because as soon as they get you look it up or slip that Mickey or send that broad or whatever or pat you on the back and blah, 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 say, bro, you're done for. You're through. Jesus was, you know, a lot of people knows this, but when it comes to the gospel, say, bro, there's some people that's really down bad when it comes to just some people just seriously trying to spread some good advice, some teaching on how through me, God will teach you how to show love to a person and discipline a person at the same time. And through you, from me, from him, can do the same. And this is how the connection spreads. This is how the joy, the gospel spreads. But not a lot of people gonna want to hear this, right? So it says this in 15. It says, assuredly, I say to you, it will be more tolerable for that land, for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. And he's saying this after the fact that you did. Sodom and Gomorrah didn't have nobody to come to them and tell them nothing. All right? This was before Jesus, Sodom and Gomorrah. All right? The world was really caught up. I mean, Abraham just started building the kingdom of God through the people of being chosen ones at this time of Sodom and Gomorrah. And what he's giving you is this. He's giving you a concept. He letting you know right there that God saved those in debt as well as in life. You dig? And he's telling you right now that at the time of judgment, which is about to come upon the earth, given to us through Jesus Christ's blood, is that those who died before him has an opportunity to go to heaven according to their faith and belief of asking for forgiveness and all this other stuff. Since the whole purpose of him coming here to shed his blood is so that we can have a way out of sin. By saying, Lord, forgive me for my sins. You dig? And when you do that, you take on this word and you start following him and start getting other people to convert or just preach to people to, you know what I'm saying, teach them just how to be a little bit more peaceable with their way of walking and everything. But Jesus saved, man, beyond the grave, man, you know what I'm saying? As well as this deathful life we have too. But to move on, bro, we're gonna go ahead, you hear Nelly on the phone, bro? Nelly all through the airways. He St. Louis ain't nothing nice, boy. All right, what we're going to go at is 24 and 25, where he says, a disciple is not above his teacher, nor a servant above his master. It is enough for a disciple that he be like his teacher, and a servant like his master. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more will they call those of his household? And that's how we gonna cut it. Say, bro, it's like this here. I'm no good if my parents no good, just about. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find no good in me. You know what I'm saying? Most likely, because I've been taught wrong. We all taught wrong. But I'm saying like this here. Just because a lot of people are taught wrong and they do their thing, this is why he's telling you, don't take on the way of them. Don't take on the way of them. Don't get tricked up and everything by their ways and all that type of stuff. And you come out of your preaching and all this other stuff, bro, because it's better that you have not known the gospel than to turn away from it and go back to your sinful ways like these other people are doing. Because that's seriously, this is why you're not supposed to get baptized unless you do this. Now, you got a lot of ways to get forgiven, to be forgiven for your sins and everything, you know what I'm saying, as it pops up on you. But it takes for you to start trying not to do the same sin again. So this is what's going to help you on your journey to become baptized and start teaching other people how to do it. See, the wilderness is for all of us to endure when it comes to following God. That was the whole purpose of the wilderness. See, this stuff is not going to happen overnight. You're not going to just say, I'm going to be a Christian and all things go fine and dandy for you. Because if you read the whole chapter of 10, it tells you how a lot of nerve-wracking, a lot of pain is going to happen because of people that's trapped in their ways and want to stay trapped in their ways are going to seriously cause harm on you. Your own family will. You know what I'm saying? Your family will, people will, all this, bro. Judges, cops, everything will, bro. Even the church. You know what I'm saying? The person that killed Jesus, man, who sent the hitman was the church. Yeah, the Pharisees, bro, the high priest and everything, bro. They sent the hit. That boy was up there, Pilate was up there asking him, what you want to kill this dude for? This dude ain't do no harm. Why are you trying to kill him? The last word Pilate asked, what last question he had? He said, why? And they went to just cheering on, just capture. That one little simple question that none of us can answer, why? You could defeat a giant with that question. You know how a little kid will ask you a question and you'll answer and they'll be like, why? 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 And they'll defeat you. That's how Pilate defeated them. They didn't have no answer. But when it comes to Jesus saying that Sodom and Gomorrah, you did is have a better chance, say, bro, Jesus told his disciples one time that for those who hear my word, this is why chapter 10 is important to read. Those who hear my word and tries to follow it, but can't, I ain't got no problem. I ain't tripping on you. I can understand how this world will make you slip, how this world will make you fall. So I ain't tripping on you from falling or nothing. You carry your cross and you keep going. You get up if you fall. Because that's what Jesus did. He fell too, carrying that cross to death. We all gonna fall. This is unbearable. Even Jesus needed somebody to help him carry the cross. This is really, but he carried it all the way to death. See, he didn't throw it down and said, I quit. You heard me? And you just ask God for strength to keep carrying. But he said this also. He said, for those who know my commandments but can't keep them, I ain't tripping on you. But for those who don't want to know my commandments, those who don't want to know me, those are the ones that I'm going to trip on. And that's for anybody. That's for Gentiles. That's for the Samaritans. That's for the Chinese. That's for the Japanese. That's for everybody. Because, see, y'all know about this dude and y'all know what he came to do. But if you don't want to do it, that's on you. And that's why your city will be the one desolate and won't have no interest at all in the kingdom of heaven. So that's Guerrilla Gospel, y'all. And I hope y'all hold on to God and let go of the devil. One.